Hello everyone, my name is Marissa Wong, and for those of you who don't know me, I serve as the 2016 through 2017 Lieutenant Governor for Division 44 North Key Club. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you, specifically secretaries, how to fill out the monthly report form. This, as by the name, is a monthly form that you must submit by the 5th of every month to me and a few other people. So I'll talk about how to actually submit it at the end of this video. But first, let's just talk about how to even complete the monthly report form. So first of all, how to download it. So what I've done is I have started at the cnhkeyclub.org website. This is our California, Nevada, Hawaii district website, and this is where you're going to be using this website throughout your term a lot. It's a great resource, and if we go under the Members tab, under Officers, there's Secretary. So again, this has a lot of different resources. It tells you about, it has a manual, duties, the roles, meeting minutes, templates, everything like that. It will go into more detail as well, how to complete the monthly report form if you want to use this. But in terms of actually downloading it, there are two options. There's a 2016 through 2017 club report form and a 1997 to 2003 Excel format and a 2007 to 2010 Excel format. Download whichever one of these you feel most comfortable with, or whichever one will work with your computer best. I highly suggest getting Excel if you do not already have it. Other programs will work, but Excel, because it was created on Excel, if you use that program as well, the formulas that are in it will stay and you don't have to try to recreate the formulas, and you won't have to type as much. But you can use numbers on a Mac or anything really. So download whichever one of these that you want. I've downloaded the 2016 through 2017 club report form and I already did that, and that's what you see here. So if you go to this, there is first an instructions page, and definitely go ahead and read this. It will go into more depth the things that I'm going to be talking about today, but the first thing you do after that is proceed to task 1, and it's just the tabs at the bottom. So in this, you're going to have to fill out this information, most likely, except for a couple things, you're only going to have to fill it out at the beginning of the term. Once you fill it out now, you don't have to worry about it again. So the 2016 to 2017 term, that's what this is going to be for, and go ahead and fill out the club name. Make sure you leave out high school or key club. For example, for some of the clubs in Division 44 North, there's Antelope. You would just put Antelope, or Granite Bay, or Wood Creek. No high school or key club in that name, because that's kind of evident. Then go ahead and put club number, region, and division. The club number is it's H followed by 5 digits, and if you do not already have access to the Membership Update Center, you can get this number from the club president or advisor or advisors who should have access to the Membership Update Center, which is where the number is located. Or you can ask the previous club secretary for your home club. Next, fill out the school address, city, state, zip code, and phone number for the school or for wherever you hold the meetings. If you have a club website, go ahead and put that in, as well as if you have a club reflector group, put the name of your sponsoring Kiwanis club, which should be the club where your Kiwanis advisor is from, and then the meeting time and location. So next, you're going to be needing to fill out this information. There are a couple of different sections for the club officers and advisors. First of all is the faculty advisor, Kiwanis advisor, president, secretary, and editors. Go ahead and put those in. These names are going to be transferred over onto various pages in this monthly report form, so you definitely want to put that. These other officers, you're definitely going to want to write in here for reference for yourself, for me, for the lieutenant governor, and for the district. Those are going to be helpful, but they won't be transferred over to all of the other pages. It's really important that you're completing this page at the beginning of the term, because this is going to be the same document that you use the entire term. There are different tabs for each month, and that's when you're going to be updating them. Next, after that, there are some general questions. So there are things like, do you have a member serving as a district officer, committee member, or division lieutenant governor? Things like that. If there's an international officer or committee member in your home club, if your Kiwanis sponsor or sponsors are fulfilling their obligations, and if you're communicating with them, and also if your club co-sponsors a Builders Club or K-Kids Club. Next, you're going to have to put the official membership, the beginning of the term and at the end of the term. For these, you can use the Membership Update Center, but in order to get a really, really accurate number of how many people you've already sent in the dues for the money, you're going to want to go to the keyclub.org website. So go to keyclub.org, and this is the international website, and go to dues and reports. Again, you don't have to do this every single month because it's primarily going to be for the beginning and end of the term. So once you're on this website, go to Key Club Reports under Quick Links on the right. If you scroll down, you're going to find Key Club and go to the District Dues Report. Then you're going to find the most updated report for Key Club District Dues Report, and it's on here. And for right now, the most updated one is April 6th. So they update this generally every month, and you're going to just download it, and on there you can find your home club, find what the current dues payment is, and do that. Okay, so next, going back to the monthly report form, there's an annual achievement report score, which right now at the moment we don't do, but if there are any changes, I will definitely let you guys know. I'll let you all know. So next is the club roster and directory, and this is going to be updated just whenever there are new members or the beginning of the term. So the beginning of the term, go ahead and go into the Membership Update Center and export the information of each member onto an Excel spreadsheet. Go ahead and copy that information over and just put it on here. Really simple, really easy, not much work in terms of this. If it is not already alphabetized, or if you're adding new members throughout the year, especially in the fall term when the new district dues are due in November and December, you're going to want to add those members always. Don't forget to add them. And go ahead, and if it's no longer alphabetized, you can highlight this row, and it will give instructions. Or if you are not sure how to, you can always Google how to alphabetize it. That's just going to make your life a lot easier. Make sure it's last name, first name. Next is going to be the service record tab, and all you're going to have to do is, for the membership, is copy it just from this club roster directory, copy this column, and paste it onto here. Really simple, really easy. Then every time there's a new event, I would suggest updating it every time there's a new event. Don't wait until the end of the month. Go ahead and put it on here. Put the date. So this is just the title of the event, the date, and then if a member attended it, put how many hours that they attended and helped out. And it's really simple. I would highly suggest doing it as soon as the event occurs, not waiting as soon as you have the list of the members that attended, rather than waiting till the end of the month, because if your club is very active and has a lot of events every month, or just even that month, it's going to be a lot of work to wait till the end. Don't worry about updating this row, this column, or this column, as those will automatically update because of the formulas that are on here. Next is the membership recognition program. So for the member recognition program, it's basically judging different criteria for the members and also for the club as a whole. So you can wait to do this till more towards the end of the year. You can do it continually throughout the year whenever there's an update, but I will be creating a video later on in the Key Club term concerning this page specifically because it's a little bit different than the other pages. Next is the club elections page. Now this club elections page is very important that you complete it now, as well as if there are any changes in terms of the officers or advisors, and then especially when after the 2017 through 2017, the 2017 through 2018 election occurs, and you'll have those new officers. Really simple. Again, you only have to complete it twice, maybe 3 times in the year, and then it will stay updated throughout here. Pretty self-explanatory, and it's really useful in keeping track for your own resources, also for my resources, so I have all of the information for each club. Next is the annual report section, and a lot of this will be automatically updated from the previous pages, so you're not going to have to update it very often. So that's nice. You might have to update it a little bit, but most of it is just automatically. And this is a great way, even if you're not having to update it yourself, to just look at it. And it accumulates the data from the other pages, and it will help you keep track of the club growth. The other officers can look at this as well if they want to. Okay, next is the project list. And this project list, you really don't have to worry about it at all, as it should automatically update from the other pages from the service record. And then finally, we have the club monthly activity reports. So these are going to for sure have to update every single month, and it's really important that you do. This is where we get that monthly report from. So you're not going to have to worry about March because that has already passed. Your first assignment will be, in your first monthly report form, is going to be due May 5th by 6 p.m. of 2016, and that will be for the month of April. So that's how these work. Every month that it's due, it's going to be talking about the previous month. So on here, again, it's pretty self-explanatory, and you want to try to make it really accurate. And there's the project section, and then they have all these meeting attendance. So try to count how many members are attending each meeting, and also with that, you can print out the club roster of paid members and have them check off their names, so you can also keep track of who is coming to these events. So there's a little bit of a narrative section talking about a club project snapshots, and just everything like that. Overall, this monthly report form may seem very daunting and difficult, but as long as you're staying on top of it, it will be fine. You don't need to worry about it. Now, as I said before, the monthly report form will be due the 5th of every single month. The early bird deadline is going to be the 3rd of every month, and if you can have it done by then, definitely submit it by then. I plan on having kind of prizes throughout the year, at the end of the term, at the end of the Key Club year, for people who have submitted it early bird, and or the people who have submitted it on time every single month, because it's really important that if you can, that you're submitting it on time, because I have to use this data in order to create a division MRF and submit it to the district, and that's how the district's going to be able to look at all of the clubs and see how your club is excelling. When you're submitting the monthly report form, you're going to be submitting it to me every month, and all the emails will be listed on the monthly reminders, so if you forget an email. It'll also be submitted to the executive assistant email, as well as the 2 region advisors, Mrs. Whitby Brummer and Ms. Judy Horton. So that's pretty much it for this. If you have any other questions, be sure to ask me. You can email me at d44n.cnhkc.ltg@gmail.com, or you can just comment on this video either way. And hopefully this was a useful video for you guys to watch. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!